Okay, they're back. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh no, this is the wrong
Are they waiting?
one. Mm-hmm. You guys can't hear me, can you? Let me just talk just in case. It says it's finished because I had to end it, but this other side says I'm on. Oh, they're there. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Let me know if you can hear me. Give me something. Lil Red, yes, you can hear? Hit the number 1 on your keypad if you can hear me. I just want to make sure. Okay, I think they can hear us, Liz. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me give me a second. Just hang tight, y'all. Thank you, guys. While you guys are in this chat, I decided I'm going to start calling y'all Truth Warriors, since it's Team Truth and Goddess Warriors. We all, you know, all mixed up in there. So we're going to do Truth Warriors. Truth Warriors in the building. I might need a mod. So give me a minute while I get all this together. We had a little hiccup. But we here now, baby. Right, Liz?
Damn right. We're back.
All right.
We're back again.
Hey, when I pull up with the click, say you want me all to yourself. What you want ain't always what you get. You put up with all of my shit. Hey, when I pull up with my click, say you want me all to yourself. What you want ain't always what you get. You put up with all of my shit. Hey, when I pull up with the click, say you want me all to yourself. What you want ain't always what you get. What you want ain't always what you gon' get. You can lose the right girl, hello, over the wrong chick. Lose your life, dog, by someone in your own clique. You can get robbed and watch them walk off with all your shit. Nothing off limits in the city I'm from. Bitch, I was with it way before my uncle gave me the When I was young, my mama, she couldn't save me from none. My dad in the grave, ain't no way that he's saving his son. But the Jesus pieces and reaching, the praises is up. Niggas ain't really your niggas if they ain't in the front. If he hesitating to aim it but claiming he tough, then he faking. Those niggas be the most dangerous ones. Fuck being famous, I'd rather chill and lay in the sun. Days I didn't think we'd make it, I was hanging in tough. If you ain't the one on stage, then you can say what you want. I said I would make it even before the day that we won. Pay. You put up with all of my shit. My shit. Hey, when I pull up with my clique, say you want me all to yourself. What you want ain't always what you get. What you get now. You put up with all of my shit. My shit. Hey, when I pull up with the clique, say you want me all to yourself. What you want ain't always what you get. What you get now. First off, thank God for putting all my real friends here. Now I gotta steer down this pathway. She always want me to pull up to that black gate, and if it ever come to that, it'll be a big mistake. And this is how you levitate, elevate, build a brand. When they said you can't, that's why you never say never. That's why I'm clever than clever. Wait, I'm better than you. Stop all of that talking shit, all of that acting all rude, all of that not telling the truth. That shit is impeccable, dudes. That shit sound like you ain't really loving the crew. Cause every time they pull up, I'm acting a fool. But I still never act brand new. And it's dope as alliance until I'm dying. I'm done describing that. No very violent, nah, I leave the haters crying. Trying to stack this dough and help the damn alliance. I'm so tired of trying and so tired of signing. And even all of that crying. Alright, I'm done defining. When I pull up with the click, she be mad spying. Always, always, she tried to deny it. Man, I told her stop with all of that lying. With all of that lying. Put up with all of my shit.
Hello, world. Welcome, 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 or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn. I'm here with Goddess Liz, and it's Wednesday, December 11, 2019, and we back, baby. We live. What's up, Lizzette?
I'm back, and I'm very appreciative once again for you allowing me to address these sociopaths.
You know I got you. So before we get going in on Lizzette and getting her truth out, I just want to also address a couple things. Listen, my name is in people's mouths. People are like trying to they trying to rattle me, trying to take me out my square, as they say. But I fly above the bullshit, so you know what I mean. But I do want to address the fact that this journey this year has been incredible. Like, I never would have even thought this at the end of it. I would have you warriors, you truth warriors, and all the people that I have personally connected with also, and yada yada. Hey, Steven. Okay, great. We could talk about that. So he has some news about Weinstein. Okay, so as I was saying, 2020 is coming up, y'all. We got a couple more weeks, and some people don't really acknowledge end of year. They kind of feel like it's a day-to-day thing, and it's every day is the same, and it doesn't matter, but it does. We're heading, right now, there's a shift. I've mentioned this to you guys before. If you're feeling the shift and you're resisting the shift, you're going to regret it. That's all I'm saying. It's time to, if there's breakups happening, let it happen. You're going to see great, amazing things on the other side. Just push through. And, I just want to say, don't let fear keep you back. Just, be fearless in this new era, this new decade, year energy. It's a whole new thing. So I know, Tasha. Thank you, babe. Thank you. I do appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. So, listen, I want to address this one person because, and I wasn't, I'm not going to put a picture up. I'm not going to I have some unread messages. I was going to put a picture of that. I'm not doing that either. But, I just want to say that it's really sad to me, honestly, to see somebody behave that way, I guess. And when I say that way, this person came at me for whatever reason. I guess because I'm connected with Team Truth and Angelo, and this person went at him and his family, and maybe she's not getting enough attention. I don't know what the case is. I just want to just put it out there that, clown makeup comes in various forms and fashion. You know what I'm saying? So, 2020 is time to focus. Definitely, Steven, stay on your square. Keep your circle tight. And that's the other thing. Like I said, it's breakup season. And if it's happening with you, and also renewal. So, there's breakup and then there's renewal. You're not left broken. You're renewing, So, I know, listen, unapologetically, pal. Yes, I know you addressed this blogger. I see you out there in the trenches, and I want to thank you. A few of you, actually, I see you out there, and I'm just like feeling so blessed and grateful. Yeah, here come the clowns, and they're all in the bushes. They're going to watch the replay. They don't want to, I didn't really put this out there because this was a last minute thing. I do want to announce this before we get into what we here really for. Hey, Blade. Welcome. I want to announce that Lizzette and I are going live on Saturday, December 28th. We have a very special guest that we're going to interview. This person was in R. Kelly's camp as more so because it was his job as a singer. It's somebody who saw a lot of things, and we're going to hear some new things because since this new indictment with Aaliyah's name on it has come to the forefront, this person is now open to talking about Aaliyah, and he never has before. I'm telling you guys, he told me some things and my jaw hit the floor. I don't want to jinx nothing because the 28th of December seems like a lifetime away, but it's not. It'll be here really soon. So I hope you guys are able to tune into that. And I'm going to keep teasing it, but it's a mind blower. And that's the way I kind of want to end 2019 as far as on this R. Kelly highway. I'm really slowly but surely approaching the exit lane of the R. Kelly highway. I will continue to cover the big news stories because there's a lot that's going to happen in 2020 for Sylvester. And I'm going to definitely be still putting my 2 cents on that. But I'm not going to, there's going to be various things that I'm also going to talk about. And I'm definitely going to stay with, the warrior plan, which is to, continue to help people and enlighten and make people aware. I know you guys all saw the promo for Surviving R. Kelly. What is it called? Part 2, the redemption. What is it called? The Reckoning. Lizzette, you there?
Sorry, yes, it's called Part 2, The Reckoning.
So you guys saw that. So that's coming soon. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of January, I believe. A 3-parter. So with that said, just brace yourself. Hey, Dr. Grown Man, or The Grown Man. You changed it back to the. I was talking about the docuseries coming next month. But yeah, 2020, man, it's time to, blow yourself out the water. Blow yourself out the water. Focus on yourself. Get yourself where you need to be. Plant the seeds that you want to see. This time next year, if you're not happy with what's going on around you right now, as far as, just your circumstances or whatever, we all have issues as people. Let me not try to get on some type of grandstand. I'm not perfect. I have my own things in life. I mean, I can't think of anything, but I'm just saying that, I'm not perfect, so I just want to say that because I feel like, people feel kind of hopeless sometimes, like things aren't going well and they can't really see their way out of it. But just know that you push through and you keep, all you got to do is flip around whatever that darkness is. You just focus on the opposite. It's a mind trick for real, but that's what it is. You're planting seeds and you're also writing a script. Real life is the actual film. Inner spirit is the script. You gotta, yeah. Okay. So Miss Liz Martinez, she got some stuff to say. So let's get it off your chest, girl.
I've just been dealing with a lot of people that pretend to be friends, pretend to be victims, and I'm such an open person and caring person that I take them in immediately and I want to save them. But this one is biting me in the ass because she's becoming a thorn in my life. And you don't have that much power. You really don't. It's just that you're becoming a headache for everybody involved that you lied to. And I'm tired of it. Like, I have other things to do. And you're not going to take up much more space in my life. You can continue to go to these bloggers that just believe anything anyone says, and they need whatever they need, everyone has a motive in this situation. I don't have a motive. I never did from day one, and I don't today. So LaToya Middleton, let's just start from the beginning.
Okay.
After the docuseries aired, I received a call from the Savages saying that a girl contacted them and said she was a victim.
Okay.
She was afraid to come forward, but she had a picture, and she thought that I was in the picture from her alleged days with R. Kelly. So John Julian sent the picture over to me, and I said, no, I'm not in that picture, and I don't know this person. I didn't talk to anybody. I wasn't in a studio with a bunch of girls. That wasn't my story. I don't need to tell that story because it's just not mine.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, well, I'm going to give her your number. And I said, okay, no problem. The girl starts texting me saying that she met him in Detroit. She was 12 years old. She doesn't want to come forward, but she knows she has to. Same thing she told John Jolyn, that she wanted to come forward for her daughter, blah, blah, blah. So, we all took her in like, okay, let's help her. because she said she wanted to help, but that she didn't want to go on the media. So we started to talk. She was cool. She brought up a bat that apparently, allegedly, Drea put up inside of her. She had a lot of hate for a lot of the victims, and I didn't understand that. But then again, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. She was super nice. She was super cool. I ended up in the hospital. She said she was going to come to see me. And I was like, wow, that's really sweet of her, you know? Mm-hmm. But I still have my guard up a bit because I'm like, who's coming to see me that don't even know me? You know what I mean?
Right.
But she said she wanted to talk to Gloria. So at that point, I had emailed Gloria and I said, every time that someone reaches out to me that says they're a victim, I immediately refer them to Gloria. So I said, Gloria, this is girl, blah, blah, blah. And she said, okay, have her email me because I'm not privy to those conversations. All I can do is refer people so that if they want to talk to an attorney and they want to talk to the authorities. She made her way to California. I was in the hospital. She showed up at the hospital. Okay. So mind you, I'm like, wow, like maybe she's true, you know, like she seems to care and this, that, the other. She, you know, we were just taking her in as another person that needed help. She stayed in my house. She Venmo'd me before that. She Venmo'd me $100, which I had the ticket, which I never lied about that because there's no reason to. Everybody knows that I was out of work. Everybody knows that I made no money off of this. She offered to help me, and I said, I'll give it right back to you. I gave it right back to her when she was here in California at the smoke shop. She wanted to buy some whatever, and I said, here, thank you. She was super nice. My son really liked her, and that was it. Now, fast forward after she left. Oh, wait, let's go back. So then she met with Gloria, allegedly. We don't even know if that's true. But I did see a letter.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did you move? You're sounding a little fuzzy or something.
Okay. No, I didn't move.
Okay.
How is it now? So when she went to see the lawyer, she had a demand letter that she's not supposed to show anybody, but she showed it to me, and it said that she had met Jay-Z around the Best of Both Worlds time, and that he had done something to her. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to get into the Jay-Z situation. I support him and Beyonce if they need me to tell that she's a liar. And she has proven herself to be a liar around this entire circle. So I saw that letter. So I'm like, damn, maybe she's true, you know, because who in their right mind will go to a lawyer and say all this stuff and then it's not true, but apparently people do that because she's a sociopath. So then she stays for 2 weeks at my house. I didn't charge her nothing. She didn't, you know, she was cool. She bought my son food. We were not doing well. I'm a very honest person. But when she left, you know, a few weeks, everything was cool. And then a few weeks later, she's texting me, which I sent to you, that she went to Atlanta from California. Robert wanted to see her. They were waiting for her in the airport and they abducted her. She ended up in Chicago. Yes, she's saying that I was crazy, like worried about her. Yes, I was, because if somebody sends me pictures, which I sent to you, Goddess Dawn, of being beat up and saying that they don't want to call the cops, and I sent you the email that I sent to my lawyer, worried about her, saying that this is what she's saying, and then I keep telling her if she can call me, why can't she call 911? Oh, I don't want to do that to Robert. It was all a bunch of bullshit.
Let me stop you real quick, because I saw earlier, somebody was like, well, you already addressed this or whatever. And the reason we're addressing it now is because since we had gone live on Saturday, I feel like every blog, especially the P-Hivers, and I'm talking to you, Bend Over and Hex Woman, you know, they want to do stories with this chick ranting, as she called it. And, you know, we can't, you know, honestly, I have a spot for her to come and do this in a safe space. And I feel like, why not? Why not let her speak counter what was said, these lies. But you know what? And before I know I interrupted. Keep your spot, please, in your head. But I want to say this because I know you were saying how honest, and you are. You so far, I feel very connected as far as our sister. We talked about this. But I also want to say though that I think somebody's being left out of this, and I'm not going to blast it because that's not for me to do. We talked about this though, and I want you to, I feel like there's a fear factor maybe. So I just want to put it out there for my people because this is my house, and these people are here with me on a regular, and I don't want to come on here and preach all this honesty and not be honest. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that I feel personally that this person came into your life by way of someone where should have, I think, known better than to bring this to you. And I'm not talking about the savages. Okay.
No, I mean, like...
Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there. I just wanted to say that. I don't want you to...
Because that person, they don't feel like they want to back me up or they don't want to get him. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need it. The truth doesn't... I don't need them to back me up.
Listen, I'm just wanting to tell them that the person... Because you did say the savages are the reason that they brought her to you, but that is not...
Well, the savages didn't do it intentionally.
But it wasn't... What I'm trying to say is that there's a middle person involved, and I'm just putting that alone out there. I'm not asking you to say any names. I'm just wanting to say that.
Yeah, there is.
I want them to know.
It was not only me that was believing her lies and talking to her and who had all the receipts. But, it's okay. They have their reasoning as to why they don't want to speak up.
I just wanted to tell them, though, because I want to keep this as honest as possible. This is what I built my channel on, is my integrity and my transparency and, my heart. And it just wasn't sitting well with me that it was put out there in kind of that way. So I just wanted to clarify. And I'm not going to interrupt you. I just wanted to get that out while I had that moment. And grown man, I see your text. We gonna get to those, okay? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, sweetie.
So then it was like this real big story about being abducted, and then she wrote that's another thing I had to go back to. The reason why, the way she came into the savages and the other person and myself is that she was swearing up and down that she wrote the book. So
right, and the book is what was the book again?
Daddy's Little Girl, whatever stuff. The book that was out, the first book that was like,
not the one Cass Jones is saying she wrote. That same book?
Yes.
Okay. So because when she first put that book out, it was anonymous, the author. Okay, so now then she comes. So this person, Latoya is her name. She came out and said that she wrote the book, and I think she already acknowledged earlier today that she did lie, right?
Well, you know what? When you lie and you caught, now what angle are you going to go through? You're going to say that we put you up to? That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard. Like, she doesn't have an angle now. So you lied to us about all these things. We fell for you. We cared about you. We referred you to this person. We referred you for legal help. Let you in my house. Thought you were my friend. Taking pictures of you. Like, I don't do that. And then all of a sudden... No, everything that she said was a lie. You're damn right everything that she said was a lie, and everything that she continues to say is a lie. I mean, she went through the whole circle. The thing is that with the other girls, they're very guarded. And today, right now, I'm going to fade to black. I don't need nobody coming into my life, into my house. She could have killed me and my son. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The thing, I think about it now, and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? It's my heart. I felt bad for her, and I wanted to help her, and she was super cool. But she's a fucking crazy bitch, straight up. And I hold that, Larry, you did a live the other day, and you know what? Everything that you stated is facts.
Okay. So Grown Man Show has a video on his channel about this whole thing. Okay, that's what you're saying. Okay, so anybody who's confused about this, because I still kind of am, to be honest, because like I said, I have not even been paying attention to this stuff. Honestly, I've been really busy, but But if Grown Man Show has the video that's going to break it all down, go to his channel. And I don't know the name of it. Grown Man, what is the name of the video? Put it in the chat so everybody can make sure to check this out. So, okay, are you? Do you have more? You can continue.
Yeah. So
okay.
Then she was calling me about the other woman that said that she wrote the book. So then they got into a war allegedly. They were fighting back and forth, and I saw receipts from the girl that really wrote the book, that I think wrote the book now, because this is a mystery, with LaToya's address, requesting a copy of the book. So then, me and the other person that doesn't want to come out and talk about this said, damn, then she didn't write the book if she's ordering a copy from the girl that says she wrote the book. So that's when we started to think, like, something's really wrong here. First is the abduction, then it's the pictures of getting beat up. And she tries to say that she told us that was from a previous note. She said that was what happened to her in Chicago. So once again, she wanted to say today, that I was acting like her mother. No, I cared. I was worried about her. And I was believing this bullshit. And I wasn't the only one believing it. But then shit started to stink because you didn't write the book. So that's the first lie. Secondly, you don't want to come forward, but you go to Gloria. And then I found out that you're not working with Gloria. And then you're like, all of a sudden, you're bashing us. So you're working for the Kells Nation, because she was all over. After all this bullshit that we figured she was a liar, she started going to the Kells Nation people, like trying to say like she infiltrated us or whatever she was doing. Maybe they sent her. I don't know where this chick came from, but I wholeheartedly took her in. I'm not the only one. We all believed her until the lies started to unfold. So what is your motive today? You're not involved. You're not a victim. All you did was infiltrate our circle to get some clout or whatever you're doing. She never offered me a job. That's a fucking lie. And if she did, I would have appreciated it. But what she did do is harm me, my son, talking shit, and we were nothing but nice to her.
So basically at this point, what is her deal? Like, I think she heard the live on Saturday. Is that what happened?
I don't know what her deal is. She's been harassing me since June. I sent you the text, the tweets. She's been on this shit since June. Then she went quiet, and then the PR person that was working with us took her in as a client as well. Okay? And then figured out that something ain't right with her. So this is a circle of people that she ran through for her psychotic reasons, because when she was in my house, another thing is her friend, she showed me like text after text after text from a girlfriend of hers that she claimed that was jealous of her, but the girl was saying, LaToya, you need help. You never were with Rob. Why are you doing this? What are you doing? And I was like, LaToya, what is that? She was like, she's just jealous. And now I understand that person wasn't jealous. She's just calling her out on her bullshit. So I don't know what the motive is. You want to drag my name for what? You're not on my level. So just go somewhere and go work at your restaurant or whatever you're going to do, but leave me alone. I never did anything to her.
Whew, child. We got to leave all this in 2019, for real, because this is too much.
Tasha knew about this lady from before.
I know that I saw that on. So okay, look, I had to watch Neek at Night thing she put out today because I was really lost on all this. I'm gonna have to admit, and I did see the Tasha K stuff and all of that, and anything Tasha K is involved, as her stories, meaning, it's mess, and you don't, listen. You hopefully learned something from that experience. You said that you were too open. We've gone through all of this.
She's not the only one. There's another victim that calls me from time and time again. And you know what? I had to report them because I don't know where these people are coming from.
You might need to change that number, girl.
That's going to happen come January 1st.
Okay. True bell on that.
I'm going to fade to black.
Okay.
And none of these people, and I swear, none of these people are going to be in my circle because I'm starting to see who's really writing for me and who has motives, and I'm really done. Like, I don't deserve this shit.
Good.
Okay? Nobody does.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to this. We all are gonna hold you to this, actually. So make sure when you're on social media, keep this same energy. We're gonna we're gonna leave all this here today. Today, we got a great interview coming up, like I said, on the 28th. And, there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of things happening in this world. And, R. Kelly, to be honest with you, he don't deserve my time like this anyway. I'm just saying. And all of you, meaning you, when I say all of you, Lizzette, you and the people that I've spoken to and connected with on this journey, we all have a reason. There's a purpose for all of this. And I feel like this connection is the one thing we can at least say came out of this whole thing, because, we're just getting started is how I feel.
It's just like, I don't have time for this bottom feeder bullshit.
Right.
What's her story? Like, okay, you lied and you infiltrated, and now what is the story? There is no story. Mm-mm. The story of the lies.
You know what? The story is that Sylvester's in jail.
Well, you know what? That's where he needs to be.
There it is.
So that's why we're moving on.
R. Kelly plea deal. You wrong for that name. Kneecap clown. Did you really say that? Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I got to get a good laugh in, because I'm telling you, this right here, man, it'll take you to a dark place if you let it. So,
it's just, and these bloggers that are like bashing and like listening to this person, you're wasting your time. Like, that's a train wreck.
Yeah. Speaking, I spoke on Nick at Night, and I did want to say, because I know a lot of people watch her, she's cool, but I just really, early on, I saw her bias against victims. I'm sorry. I got a text. You know who you are. You ain't right. Anyway, I'm just going to say this. She seems to, be biased against the accusers. I'll just say accusers. And I feel like her platform should be used for, not to do that. That's not right. Okay, I have a call coming in, y'all. Let's take this call.
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on. Merging this call. Who's on the line? Who do we have? Who do we have the pleasure of?
This is the real Michelle Kramer.
The real Michelle Kramer on the line. What do we owe this pleasure? You never call in on any live. Thank you and welcome.
My girl, and I'm listening to the interview, and I don't know, this is all new to me and everything, so I don't know this person or whatever, but I do know Lizzette, and Lizzette is that one, and I just need her to not put so much energy in something so negative. And I just heard her say that she was going to change her number. You need to do it before January 1st.
Woo! There it is. There it is.
And Lizzette, and why she's special to me is because actually Lizzette and I, we came out with our stories at the same time. And I got the pleasure to meet her when we went to LA for the Emmys, and I rocked with her. And I always told her that she's a very special person to me and my daughter. And Lizzette, you have to get that bad energy go, honey. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, baby.
Absolutely.
You have to.
Absolutely. Great advice from the wise, real Michelle Kramer. I think she dipped out on us already. Oh, wait. I think Liz is calling back. Did I hang her up? Hold on. Lizzette. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were dropped. Okay. Did you hear what she said? Because she said, she said a mouthful for you.
No.
Oh, damn. Well, Michelle.
You can repeat it.
It's on the playback, honey. Yeah, it's everything we've been talking about. But basically, she just said, we need to leave this energy behind. And if you're going to change your number, you need to do it before January 1st. That was the wise advice that she just gave you. So, and I did ring the bell on that.
And then, like I said, you sometimes you get vulnerable because, like I said, I know a lot of people in my DM say that they know they was a situation and stuff like that, and you gotta just be a little stronger. But you're gonna have to let some, you're gonna have to let some things go and some people go. And I'm always gonna rock with you. My daughter and I, we love you. And like I told Don that, our story came out the same time. We was in the same, article together. Lizzette was first and then I came. So I rock with you, Lizzette. But you're going to have to let that negative energy. If I'm listening to your interview and you don't have to prove nothing to nobody because guess what? God sees everything.
Right.
There
And
it is.
you've always been in my corner, and I've always supported you and your daughter, and I won't stop.
Yeah.
I just, it's just too many people coming around that don't really care about me, and they just trying to take my energy, and it has to end.
And you're going to have to. That's why I said I wait till January 1st. You got to do it now. You let that go in 2019. You don't bring it into 2020, babe. And I told you that. So you're going to have to just really focus on you because that's what I had to do. I mean, my name been dragged all around the internet, the blogs, and everything. But guess what? I'm still here. My daughter is home, and we doing great. And everything. So you're going to have to do that. We talk a lot. So you're going to have to do that, Lizzette, seriously. And I told you I got your back.
There it is. There it is. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. We love you. All right, Warrior. Okay. So, Lizzette.
Yeah.
Do you feel better? Do you feel better?
I do feel better because, I didn't want to come on here with a hate thing or attacking. I'm just tired of it. I don't want to do it, but I felt like I had to address my truth and what my experience with her was. Okay. And I'm not gonna address it anymore. She can come back tomorrow. She can come back. I really don't care. I have a loss in my family right now. I don't need this shit. Like, I'm done. Like Michelle said, I'm changing my number, and it ain't gonna be January 1st.
Good. Okay. All right. I think, I think look, we don't have to give so much energy to that other to all this stuff, really. The one I was talking about, the blogger, people, they're going to do what they do. So I think, the best thing to do is focus on what you can control, because you definitely can't control crazy. So, and I'm not trying to at all. I got good things happening. I have amazing things happening, actually. And this channel has a lot to do with it. So I'm celebrating, end of an era right here and going into a new one. I see Steven wants to call in. Hold on. Let me open the line and then I'll put the number. Welcome back, by the way, Steven. I thought you curved us, Steven. Are you going to come on and try to redeem your girl, Keisha? Because this is not the night. I'm just saying, I hope you're going to keep the energy you had on that call. I really do. Okay. So, do you know who Steven is, Lizzette?
No.
Okay. So, I did a video, and Steven, I broke down another blogger's video, and this blogger supports Sylvester. But this person actually called in, and he had some really great questions, and he was actually a supporter of hers also, so she knew him as but he really kind of put her, she couldn't answer the questions, so it's kind of like, how are you really supporting somebody with a whole channel and you can't even defend your own stance? Like, that to me is kind of crazy. So hold on, I'm just looking for I don't even know the number by heart, so I'm looking for it. Hold on.
I don't comment. I'm not gonna comment on other bloggers. I don't know them. I don't care. They have their own motives. They have what they're trying to get out of this. Everyone is trying to get something out of this.
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe I need to smarten up and try to get something out of it. But the only thing I'm trying to really get out of this is to find myself again and to help other women not be afraid. But the hate is real, and I can understand why people do not come out. I don't blame them.
Right.
Because to be quite honest with you and to bare my soul right now, if I knew what I was going to be going through with me and my kids and this coming out and trying to save others, I'm not really sure I would have done it. and that's terrible. Like, you people that hate people, that blame victims, that call me a hoe, call me a bitch, and not do this and that the other. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself. You don't know my story, and you're hindering other people that are being hurt from coming out.
Right. Absolutely. And we're trying to make some headway as far as, people coming out and actually speaking, the truth about their situation, and also which helps other people to not also be victimized. That's the whole point. It's a domino effect of victimization. And when people don't speak out and speak their truth and let people know what's going on, and stays quiet, then the predators win, the rapists win, the monsters win. So this is...
but another thing I want to comment on is, like, you don't hear this type of shit going on with the Harvey Weinstein survivors and the Jeff Epstein survivors. Why?
Well, they don't have supporters who are making pages for them and harassing their victims. At least not that we see, right?
They don't have that. So why do we have that?
That's why we have to do that. If I'm telling you, if it was like no one out there doing this stuff, we probably wouldn't be doing this. We probably would not be doing this. Like, and they want to ask, why are we doing this? We doing this because you doing what you doing. We're out here trying to balance the bullshit and the fuckery that you're out here doing in the name of, what did they say? It's injustice. We trying to keep a brother down. It's all because he's a black man. I have, the most important men in my life are black men. And the reason I'm here are black men. And my ancestors, black men. I care deeply for black men. So don't come around here telling me that Sylvester, the fucking molester, represents black men, because he doesn't. Period. Point blank and all that. Poo and all that.
He represents a person that has hurt people. Black, white, whatever.
Right.
We support good men. We need to support our men, because our men raise our boys.
Yes.
So we do support them. We're not going to support people that hurt young women. Period.
Exactly. So I just put the number in the chat, and I believe the line is open. Look, things happen on these lives, so I don't know how this is going to go, but that's the number. If you want to call in, go for it. Anyway, so like I was saying, look, or as I put in the subject line, listen, this is how I feel. Listen, Linda.
Linda, listen. Like the people in this chat and the people that follow us and that are positive, they're listening.
Yes.
The people that
we got a call coming through back. Hold on. Let's get this call real quick. Hold that thought. Hello.
Hello.
Well, hello. Oh, I guess the speaker disconnected. Okay. Can you guys hear? Is this Steven?
Yes, ma'am. What's going on?
Hey, welcome. I'm so happy you called. I'm so happy to have connected with you. I was calling you out, actually. So what's up? You calling in with the Weinstein? Was that you with the Weinstein information?
Yeah, I actually heard that in passing.
Oh, okay.
Before I saw that you went live, so I figured, it's just, I figured it was worth just putting in the chat.
Okay, it definitely was. Appreciate it. So what's good?
And listen, I'm good. One, I just want to say thank you, to you and yours for the kind words and all of that. Definitely make somebody new to your channel feel welcome, even though I may be coming from a platform that a lot of you guys don't agree with.
Well, it's all good. Long as you
shows an open-mindedness, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's all good as long as you steamed yourself before you came in. It's into the chat. It's all good. It's all good. We're full of love over here. Okay, so yeah. What do we have the honor of discussing with you this evening?
Listen, more times than not, I'm not adverse to speaking my mind on any topic. I try to do it respectfully. Tonight, I don't really have a lot to say. But the one thing that did catch my ear, and that's basically the only reason I'm calling in, was, I heard somebody tell Miss Lizzette robbing you of your happiness and all other kind of stuff. My opinion with that, and it's something that I've spoken to a lot of my friends and family about, right? A little context, I'm a Scorpio, right? Not quite sure how much you know about the zodiac, how much people give weight to the zodiac, but Scorpios are very distrustful people, right? It's very hard for us to forgive as well. So for me, I'm somebody who, listen, nobody ever tells you to hurry up and stop being happy, right? Nobody ever tells you to hurry up and stop being joyful, right? So my thing is, every emotion, every feeling deserves to be felt for as long as you need to feel it, right? No one emotion, no one feeling is any more important than the next one. So if somebody needs to feel a type of way about something, whether it be exasperated or angry or tight, whatever the case is, then as long as that's not preventing you still being productive, then you feel that feeling as long as you need to feel it. A month, a year, 10 years, whatever it is you need to do, you feel that for as long as you need to. That way, there's nothing lingering when you finally do get over it. So I don't always like when people, even though I understand it's best intentions, people trying to help, give good advice, but I don't always like when people are trying to rush people or like prod them into not feeling a certain type of way just because they think that it's not a positive emotion to be feeling. Everything has its worth, and even anger and frustration and resentment have their worth as well. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, well, hey, you get bells for that one. Well,
I agree with him because, a lot of people tell me, like, oh, you need to let it go, or you need to let it go. Like, I'm working on it. I'm trying, but the truth of the matter is,
sorry.
I've been holding on to this stuff, and it's not, you know what, Steven? I'm not being productive. Because I have so much clouded negativity around me, I need to go into a bubble.
Okay. All right, Stephen. Well, unless there's anything else, I just want to thank you for calling in and thank you for supporting the channel. I hope to see you back also.
Yeah, Don, I appreciate it. And listen, big shout out to my girl Ree, and everybody else in the chat.
Ree Nash. Yes. All right. Peace. Okay. Well, that was good. That was another. Hey, what do they say? You put a thing on the bedpost, or not the bedpost. Oops. I don't know where that came from. I think Denise had asked what he looked like too. I meant to ask him that before he hung up. So maybe next time. Hello, Randy Smiley. I want to address what Stephen said. So basically, Stephen was saying that you got to let your emotions be free and run wild and let them out and let however long it takes, feel it, let them, let those legs run. To a degree, I can say that I agree with that. You definitely have to feel your emotions. You don't avoid your emotions. Don't skirt around them. Don't try to pacify them. And we got another call. Let me put them on hold so I can finish my thought. Thank you for calling. Can you hold? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I want to just continue that just to say he's right that, you can't rush your emotions and all that. But I think that Michelle, who called in, and I also gave Liz the same advice because we know her and we know where she's at, and she's definitely in need of purge. So you let your emotions run and do a thing to an extent because your emotions should never run you. Never. You never let your emotions control your life. Honestly, you have to, once you have, gotten that stuff out, however you do that. And, sometimes it does take longer. It depends on the person, depends on a lot of things. But you don't, my counter to that would be not to let it have legs till eternity. You got to put a deadline on a motherfucking emotion of hate or anger or allowing other people's darkness to cling on to you without doing cleansing. You have to be in the forefront of what is happening in your life. You have to be the captain of your ship and not the emotions. The emotions, they're like the waves in the ocean. If you're the captain of your ship, you got to know how to navigate through those waters. And that is just not letting the ocean swish you from here to there to everywhere. Okay? So I just wanted to make sure we understand. Yes, we let our emotions do their thing, but not forever. And when it's time, and you know when it's time, and she knows when it's time. And we've talked about it. So, but yeah, great call. And I have someone else here, so let's introduce. Who do we have on the line? And what's going on?
Hello.
Hi.
This is Kelly Rogers.
Well, hello. What a surprise.
Don't be surprised.
Why? I've never. This is two in one night.
Had every intent in so I really don't want to go into and actually, if y'all hear a lot of noise, I am at Bible study walking out. So excuse me. But wanted to validate Lizzette a little bit.
Okay.
As far as the LaToya Middleton situation, I'm not gonna go into all that. Yes, that young lady came into our lives, all our lives. Yes, honey. But everything Lizzette said is the truth, and I'm not gonna give yes, LaToya Middleton what she wants, and as I've told Lizzette, the truth needs no validation, and you don't have to keep doing that.
Absolutely, and we're leaving it here, honestly. Yes, absolutely.
You opened your door. You were sick at the time. The girl has lied, but you know what? We don't have to address that. I made a mistake the other day, getting online. So somebody sent me a message, and I'm here in Hollywood next. By my daughter like a dog.
Yeah.
And I slipped because I let what she said bother me. Whether it was, and it wasn't no truth to it. But at that time, I let the devil have his way that day. But I'm not giving LaToya Middleton and anybody else that space. Our truth, my daughter's truth needs no validation. Period. And
hello?
Yeah. She wants to address everything and everyone. Like I told her, we'll be forever trying to argue with these people that don't know you. They really don't know you. So what does it matter? It doesn't matter. They don't allow them to cloud your space like that. And I could care less about LaToya Middleton and anybody else out here that has anything to say about the Rogers family and anything. I'm not focused on them. My life is busy, and I don't spend all day looking at blogs. My life is busy.
There it is.
And so all I can, as I say to Lizzette, as my husband says to Lizzette, as we try to encourage her and be there for her, I'm not gonna acknowledge all these people. I don't have to, and I don't want her to, because they don't care. They don't care. And at the end of the day, they ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in.
There it is.
Keep building, keep going, keep growing, and go on. You can't do anything but elevate from here. You don't have to keep responding. And it's somebody else attacking her right now. The power of prayer is powerful. Put that prayer on them people, they're going to back up. I'm not, I don't know what it is where that it's like a magnet of attack.
Well, you actually, yeah. Well, you said it there. It's a magnet, because honestly, that's what I mean about like, you got to make sure you stay cleansed and stay right, because you then attract what's right and cleansed. So it's all a thing, you know. And when you're around the whole, you guys are unfortunately in a situation, wrapped tightly in a situation that is very toxic. This whole situation, the person who's behind bars, who is the main source of the energy that swirls around this situation, it is so toxic, and just, you can just look at it. Look at all these people who are involved.
It is.
Absolutely. Yeah. So look, it's just a matter of acknowledging where that's coming from, and making sure to, like you said, stay in prayer, stay in love, stay around the people that love you, and you know, just and also offer love and help and healing. Keep that stuff going. You got to keep passing stuff on, which you're yeah.
Everybody's not genuine. Everybody is not in your corner. I don't care how they say it, because actions speak louder than your words.
Absolutely. You hear that, Lizzette?
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm learning. I've learned that as I go, that there's a lot of fake fuckers.
Okay. All right. Well, we're heading on. It's time for me to cut this live. Mama Rogers, you have anything else before we say goodbye?
No, I don't. I just wanted to tap in and you know, as I was listening Bible study and just, you know, let her know. And whether I called in or not, it doesn't mean I don't support you. And I tell you that all the time. It doesn't say just because somebody don't get up and stand up and speak, doesn't mean they don't support you. You've been around the Rogers family for 2 years now. And you've had our support. And you'll continue to have our support. But it does not mean that if I don't get up on some platform and say that I support Lizzette, that me saying something does, you know, it doesn't mean anything. You know that I support you without me ever coming on any platform, because I will not be coming on any other blogger or anybody saying anything. This is it. This is all for you.
All right.
Because I love you. So we love you. And you know that. So let this go. Don't give that girl no more space. And begin to continue to heal. They're not worth it. And we love you. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for having me on your channel. Thank you for your support. You know, I've only listened to you a couple of times, and I thank you for supporting these women, and we need more channels like yours. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Letting me call in.
No problem. Thank you for calling.
You.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm going to cut this here, and you guys, listen, I understand Grown Man is going live. I understand that, you know, y'all finna, who's calling me now? I can't even see the number. You can't be going live, Grown Man, and I'm still on here. Let me say my buys. Damn. Hold on. Let me answer this. You called me twice, girl?
That phone died.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, y'all, you know, whoever bounces to go to Grown Man, whatever. Cool on that. I'm about to go anyway, but I do want to say, let me see in the chat. Thank you, Antoinette, and for being here. Stephen, much love on how y'all support Lizzette and the respect shown on this platform. Appreciate you guys letting me call in. I promise not to make it a habit. No worries, boo. I'll be here whenever you want to, you know, slide through. But thank you again. Ceylon, hello and goodbye, because we're actually closing out. We've been on here an hour. We had a little hiccup in the beginning, so it took us off a little. But, you know, Lizzette addressed a couple things that she wanted to, as did I. Like I said, save the date, December 28th, Saturday. I have a very important interview with an R. Kelly insider as I am heading on the exit lane of this damn R. Kelly highway.